Hello everyone, Yubel Master here, aka 38 Master 1, and I have finally made those changes to the deck that I have promised. So, yeah, here are the changes. It doesn't look like much, it does look pretty similar, but it is very significant because it does change our entire combo and what we end with. So, first of all, the main three additions actually, are Sprite Elf, Evil Sword Lars, and Nightmare Griffin. So the Nightmare Griffin has replaced Appaloosa, and we've added Sprite Elf by sacrificing one of our 3 phantoms. And we've also added Beatrice as well, but that's not part of the combo. I just thought Beatrice is a good addition to add because we could have a combo where we go Dark Beckoning Beast and then go into the Unchained combo, get 2 level 6s on board, and then dump Samsara D Lotus with Beatrice, and then summon it with Opening the Spirit Gates. So, yeah, hello, welcome to the stream, by the way. But yeah, I decided to go with Lars instead of Caesar, purely because it is our only Omni Negate, and that is very valuable when getting board breaked. Like last stream, I was getting board breaked a lot, so yeah, we've added Lars instead of the Caesar. We've replaced the Chaos Angel, if I remember correctly, with Beatrice. I can't remember what we cut for Sprite Elf, though. Okay, probably doesn't matter, though. But yeah, Sprite Elf is going to be very, very useful. The thing is, we do need to craft it. And I don't know if I want to waste these UR gems, so I'm going to actually spend some gems to... are these... I don't know what these are called, but yeah. So in order to do that, basically, we are going to craft this rank 2, which is in the same pack as all the Sprite cards. So by crafting this, not only do we get a free pack, but we also get to unlock the pack here. So yeah, here we go. Here's the Sprite pack. We can see all the featured cards, and all we need is Sprite Elf here, and that's it. Although it would be nice to have some Sprite cards, because we might be able to use them as a small engine in Yubel, maybe. So anyway, here's our first pack. All we need is Sprite Elf. Probably not going to get it in this first pack, but we'll see. Okay, got a couple of SRs. And... okay, so... Let's go with 10 packs, I think, at a time. We are going to be dipping into it. Whoa! We have a 1 rainbow pack here. So this is the pack opening section. After this pack opening section, do stay tuned, or if you guys are watching the VOD, I might get timestamps on this. It's going to be a while till I get timestamps, but yeah, okay. Unfortunately, that was a generic UR and not a pickup UR. That's okay. But yeah, there will be a combo showcase after this, just to show you the new combo. Ooh, we got another UR. Oh my god! Second pack? What the heck? Yo! My luck is actually, like, off the scales. What the heck? Yeah, let's just skip the rest of this. Holy shit. Okay, so the opening section was not that long. I guess you guys don't have to wait for the combo. Oh my god. Deck complete. Let's go. What the fuck? That's insane. Oh my god. I am so lucky. Okay, so yeah, it could bite me in the ass for this, running only 2 Phantom Yubels. But I think it's okay, because we do need 2 for the combo. But it could bite us in the back for the grind game. I think if we do have problems with only 2 Phantom Yubels, we might add 1 and cut the Salamangreat Almirage. But I do just like having the Almirage to play through Imperm. And sometimes you have a really dead hand and you need to like normal summon Grave Skirmer and then link it off for Almirage and then use the Grave effect to special summon from the hand. Anyway, combo time. Let's go to solo mode and show you guys the combo. I do need a mission to duel in solo mode 3 times as well. I can do that off stream, but like, change decks. Okay. So with this combo showcase, I do have to I might have to reset it to like get the perfect 2-card combo. But yeah, Question, wouldn't it be better to cut the second Yama? No, you actually need the second Yama for the combo, and you'll see. Okay, so this is the 2-card combo, so we can showcase the combo now. So it's always better to start off with opening if you have both, because if you get imperms, then it's a lot worse. But yeah, so we're going to use Nightmare Throne to add the Samsara Lotus. So the 2-card combo is always any combination of Samsara Lotus and Dark Beckoning Beast. And it's a bit weird because we do have the Shalvara in hand. So to showcase this combo, I'm actually going to like when I summon Yama, I'm not going to activate the effect of Yama, but assume that in a normal combo you would just add the Shalvara to hand as the first situation. But in this combo, because I have Shalvara in hand, in a real duel I'll probably do something different. Maybe add the blue dog and then discard the blue dog with opening, and that might even get us more bodies. But for this showcase, I'm just gonna not activate Yama and assume that I've just added Shalvara with Yama's effect, just as proof of concept here. Okay, so yeah, we do our second normal summon. With the Lotus, we activate Lotus. We special summon Spirit of Yubel. Activate Spirit of Yubel. Get the Nightmare Pain. Activate Nightmare Pain. I hope I do this right first try, because this is live and not a YouTube video where I can edit. So we activate Nightmare Pain, destroy Spirit, add Grave Squirmer. Then we trigger both the field spell and the... actually, let's not trigger the field spell just to as proof of concept that in case we don't draw the field spell, just to prove that we don't need the extra body. But if we do have the extra body, we can do a slightly bigger combo, and at the end of the combo, we can use Grave Squirmer to summon Samsara Lotus as an extra interrupt. But instead, we're just going to pretend that we didn't start with a field spell. So we're just going to summon Yubel using Spirit of Yubel's effect, because it was just destroyed by Nightmare Pain. And for this combo, we're going to have to save Grave Squirmer in hand in order to trigger Yama's Grave effect. So next up, we're going to summon Yama, and we're going to add Shalvara to the hand, which means for this showcase, we're not going to activate Yama, but in a normal combo, we would add Shalvara to hand. So since we already have Shalvara, we don't need to add it, but in a real duel, you would add the blue dog and discard it with the opening Spirit Gates. So next up, we are going to activate opening Spirit Gates here. Actually, are we going to summon... No, okay. So we don't actually want to go into Phantom of Yubel just yet, because if we do, we lose the Dark Beckoning Beast in the graveyard, and we actually need the Dark Beckoning Beast in graveyard in order to summon with Sprite Elf. So, yeah. We are a little bit vulnerable to Nibiru here, because this is our 5th summon, and it would be nice to get out Phantom early. But we are going to have to do this first. And then we get out Shalvara by destroying Spirit of Yubel. And we trigger Spirit of Yubel. Pretend that we don't have the field spell. But if we do have the field spell, then you can get an extra body, and it makes the combo a little bit easier to do. Okay, and then here we go for Unchained Soul of Rage. So this gets us out of the Fiend Lock here, and it also allows us to set the trap, which we are going to pop with Yama's effect, and we have the Grave Squirmer ready in hand to trigger Yama's effect in Grave. So yeah, that's what we're going to do right here. Actually, before sometimes this comes up, but you can also use the third effect of opening the Spirit Gates to add back the card that you just discarded if you control a level 10 monster. So here we're going to activate Grave Squirmer in order to trigger Yama's effect. So we go Chain Link 1 Yama and then Chain Link 2 Yubel. I'll catch up with your comments in a second. I just want to show this combo off first. Hopefully I get it right. And then here I think we special summoned Shalvara. Let me just double check that that's correct. I should have wrote notes on this. I just kind of like did the combo beforehand and then like memorized it. But yeah, I think we summoned Shalvara, and then this Shalvara will be our rank 6 material for Lars eventually. And Our next goal is to use, probably use Rage and another body for Sprite Elf. Yeah. And then we also have Grave Squirmer on the field, which we need to get into Graveyard to get more bodies. Okay, so yeah. We summon this, and then we also destroy the trap with Yama's resolution effect. And then we can get out the blue dog this way as well. So now we have tons of bodies to use as link material. Our next goal here is to get out Sprite Elf. So Sprite Elf, for those of you that don't know, maybe you're a TCG player, it can quick effects special summon a Link 2 monster, but that's only if your opponent controls a monster. On our turn, it'll be summoning a level 2 monster for extra link bodies, but it can't, similar to Muckraker, it can't be used as link material the turn it's summoned. And also, any card it points to, that card can't be targeted by your opponent's effects. So we're going to have this point to 2 very important boss monsters during the combo. And I think right here is where we summon it. So we can summon Lars, but we can also use Shyama as link material. So first of all, we'll go for Elf, and eventually we're going to get out the Griffin as well. So we can use... I wonder if it does matter the order. I don't think it does. So yeah, we summon Elf here. I hope I haven't messed up the link zones. I don't think I have. So yeah, this is a quick effect, so we can activate this during any time. So now we have Shyama ready to go in Grave. We also want to get out a second Yama because we've used one of the Yamas as during our combo. We can also get out Phantom of Yubel. But first, I want to summon this from the grave. Let me think here, actually. Okay, I think this is correct. Let's get out Yama first, because we know we definitely need that during the combo. So this will be eventually be used as link material to go into the grave. And we can actually use the effect, because we haven't used it this turn, but like, usually you wouldn't be able to use the effect there. Okay, so we want to end with Lotus because we have the extra bodies. But with Shyama, sometimes you have a Yubel to destroy if you use Grave Squirmer. So actually, we'll use Grave Squirmer now, but like, sometimes you can just save Grave Squirmer, by like maybe like setting opening the spirit gates and destroying and using that as destruction fodder for Shyama instead. And then that saves the Grave Squirmer for you to use to summon Lotus. But sometimes if you don't have the right cards in hand to use Shyama's effect, sometimes you just have to use Grave Squirmer to summon a Yubel and then have that as destruction fodder for your Shyama. So for this case, I think we'll go the extra mile and do the combo this way. And then this allows us to summon Samsara Lotus during the end phase. So this was now going to be our Lars. And it's very important, the positioning of Lars. We want to summon this in either this zone, or this zone. So one of these 3 zones, because that's going to be where the link arrows point to for either Griffin or Sprite Elf. So we're going to summon it here. So here's our first boss monster. Our next goal is to summon Griffin and Phantom. So we can summon Phantom now, actually. So we can summon it using this and this. We'll summon Phantom in this position, which is one of the link zones. And then let's use Sprite Elf to get out Dark Beckoning Beast. This will be as link material for our Griffin. And have I don't think I've miscalculated here. No. Yeah, okay, so unfortunately we don't actually have enough. Oh no, we do if we Yeah, I see. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, the combo is very improvisational, and sometimes you do have the extra body to go into Griffin here, like either the second Phantom of Yubel if you like timed your Yubel destructions correctly. But here we are just going to use Grave Squirmer. And unfortunately, I think I miscalculated the combo a little bit, but it's fine. because usually we would want to end the board with Lotus, but unfortunately we are just going to have to go straight into Griffin here. So yeah, there are multiple ways to do this, and I hope I've illustrated those multiple ways. And then with Griffin, what we're going to do is we're going to discard 1 and set the Unchanged trap. So this will be an extra interruption. Okay, so this is the end board right here. Unfortunately, the Griffin is not co-linked, so we didn't get to draw a card, but that's completely fine. So yeah, during our opponent's turn, we can use Sprite Elf's effect if they control a monster to special summon a Soul of Rage from the graveyard. So that'll be 3 interrupts, plus 4 if we can use Escape of the Unchained to destroy Soul of Rage in an opponent's card, and then use Yama's Grave effects during our opponent's turn to special summon back the Rage. So that's 4 interrupts. We have the Griffin for the lock. We have Sprite Elf protecting our Griffin and our Phantom of Yubel from targeting cards such as Infinite Impermanence or something. And we also have Lars, which is linked, so we can use the effect as an Omni Negate to negate board breakers. So this is a new combo, and during this combo we didn't use Nightmare Throne. But if we did use Nightmare Throne, we could have had an extra body, and then instead of using Grave Squirmer to provide the extra body to summon Griffin, we could have used Grave Squirmer to summon Samsara D Lotus right here, and then Samsara D Lotus would be summoned in this position, so it's linked, and then we would have an extra monster negate on top of all of this. So yeah, let's pass to our opponent, and this is an AI, but yeah. Okay. We could negate this if we wanted to, but usually I wouldn't. So let's play normally. Target 1 level 4 or lowered special summon it. So we would just... I think I would use Phantom here, just to prevent them from getting a body. And because we have so many interrupts. And then we'll probably just like wait for the... wait for them to have a body on field before we can use Sprite Elf to summon back. So we don't need to negate draw cards. So we drew an Imperm, but we can't use it because we've got cards in the field. So we're going to let this roll. But on summon, we're going here, now that they control a monster, now this is when you use Sprite Elf's effect. Because now we can summon Link 2s, not just level 2s. So remember to summon it in the right zone. Actually, both of the zones are live, but yeah. And then here we can, if we want to, we can use Escape of the Unchained or Unchained Soul of Rage. I think here I'm going to use Escape of the Unchained just to prevent them from having a body. And then we can use Yama's effect in the grave and also Rage's effects. And Rage will bring us back either Spirit of Yubel or even Phantom if we want to recycle our resources. But we don't actually need to recycle our resources because we didn't use 2... Oh, we did use 2 Phantoms during the combo, actually. Wait, do we have a Phantom in... Okay, we only used 1 Phantom for that combo, actually. Never mind. So, we want to special summon Rage. Okay. And we don't need to destroy a card. Hand Destruction. So I actually want to negate this, but this... Usually I would save this for a board breaker and just accept the loss of these 2 hand traps. But just for proof of concept, I'm going to use this as my Omni Negate here. And this is probably a good place to use it if they're playing Fabled, I don't know. Not that anyone plays Fabled, but like... and yeah, that was enough to end their turn. So, yeah. As you can see, that was a good showcase of like all of the interruptions. Let's just follow through here. And we can even use Sprite Elf again. We don't have a Yama Engrave though. So, how would we do this? I think we can go into Anguish and then Access Code. Oh, actually, I think it needs to target, like, face-up cards. I don't think it matters. We'll just go Elf, summon back Rage. We can go Throne. We have so many options here. We'll add this to hand. And then we'll go Access Code. I realized I summoned Rage in the wrong zone, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, let's go access code and finish them off. So access code will be the full power attack. So I guess this is a showcase of how to OTK as well. Let's banish this. Most of our cards are dark, but if the Sprite Elf is engraved, that is a fire attribute, so we might even be able to pop multiple cards with the access code talker. And remember, it cannot be used as link material the turn it's link summon, but we can actually use it as link material on this turn, since it's the follow-up turn. But anyway, yeah, let's just finish this off and get some real duels. So yeah, I think that was a good showcase of how to combo with this new build. Hope that was useful. Yeah, Sprite Elf is really good. I just discovered this recently. Anyway, do we have any questions in chat? I'm just reading chat right now. So I don't want to cut the second Yama. Anguish is kind of cuttable, but I do like having Anguish because the Anguish into access code combo when like breaking boards is really, really good. For example, if they have like a Bestial Druid Swarm and you link off the Bestial Druid Swarm using Anguish into access code, because on summon Anguish access code can't be responded to, they can't actually activate Druid Swarm's effect to send a card to the graveyard. And the same goes for like cards like Diabell Star or anything that has like a graveyard effect. But yeah, is it better than the regular line with Apo? Yeah, I agree with Jacob's answer. It's like yes and no. It's kind of player preference because the Apo line has much more interruptions. So the line that I was doing like beforehand on my previous streams, that had like 9 interrupts, right? Whereas this board only has 6 interrupts, which is like half the number of, well, not half, but like 3 less interrupts. But so like Caesar is 2 interrupts, right? But instead of Caesar, we're summoning Lars. And Lars is only 1 interrupt, but it's an Omni Negate instead of a Summon Negate. So it's like, now I have the ability to break board breakers like evenly matched, but instead of that, I have 1 less interrupt. So if my opponent has like monsters with like multiple monster effects, such as like Snake Eye Ash, if they normal summon Snake Eye Ash, for example, and I go Phantom Negate, now I have to use a second negate to negate the Snake Eye Ash's send effect. So they might be able to play through interruptions that way. But if they activate Triple Tactics Talent and attempt to steal my Appaloosa, because I don't have Appaloosa anymore, and I have an Omni Negate, I can use that Omni Negate to negate talents, for example. So it's like player preference. Yeah, it's and also the combo that I'm doing is like arguably more difficult because you have to like keep Dark Beckoning Beast in graveyard, and also it's also less resilient to hand traps because you can't summon Phantom of Yubel as early, because sometimes you need to keep the Dark Beckoning Beast in graveyard as an extra body. But yeah. Hey James, I finally made the changes to my deck, by the way. Yubel 2.0. So I've added the Sprite Elf, I've added the Evil Soul Lars. The Beatrice is just a new idea that I came up with. It's kind of like an idea that came from the TCG. I don't know why I didn't do this beforehand, but like there are some times where you can normal summon Dark Beckoning Beast, go into the Unchained engine, and then if you get like Yama engrave early, and then hold on, is this actually possible to do? Or do you need like, I think you might need like a way to destroy stuff. I don't know. I know you can do it in certain situations. So this rarely comes up, but I might cut it because maybe you might need Abyss Actor. Abyss Actor Super Producer, you might need to trigger Yama's Grave effect and then destroy the trap to get out Beatrice. So yeah, maybe Beatrice isn't good, but we'll see. Because there were some times where it's like, oh, I wish I had access to the Yubel engine, but because we don't have access to the Fiendsmith engine, which easily gets you into Beatrice, it could be trickier to get out Beatrice without like having stuff like Abyss Actor Super Producer. So I might want to cut Beatrice if it doesn't work out, but we'll see. Anyway, let's actually test this out in some games, and this will be our first games in Diamond. So yeah, we are well prepared. I've practiced the combo. And yeah, by the way, James, you know how April did the combo using Super Producer? You can go back to the VOD, but I've showcased a combo that doesn't need Super Producer. You just need to save Gravesquirmer in hand to trigger Yama, and you don't need Super Producer. So, and I did the full combo with Griffin pointing to Sprite Elf pointing to Griffin and everything. So, okay, this is an interesting hand. We're probably not going to be able to showcase the combo very well. This is actually a pretty good hand, actually. Let's start with opening, bait out some hand traps. You've done this combo before without Elf? Oh, nice. Yeah. That sounds pretty good, actually. So, hold on. Lars, Apo, Rage, Phantom. That's a pretty good combo. But, I mean, I think Elf is really good because it gives you back the body that you used for the combo. And also, during your opponent's turn, basically, Elf is just a free summon because it summons one during your turn and one during your opponent's turn. So the two bodies that you use to make it, you make back. And it basically gives you free targeting protection. And also, if it stays on the field during your turn, when it comes back to you, you can use it as link material, and also it gets you a free body. So like, yeah, Sprite Elf is just so broken, and it's the reason why it's banned is in TCG. Anyway, let's do this combo because I've used too much time talking. Okay, they have interaction, but they haven't used it yet. It's kind of surprising. I suppose they're saving it for something. I think I'm going to use 1-for-1 now, and then use Nightmare Throne as an extender here. If the 1-for-1 gets negated, then we use Nightmare Throne to add Samsara Lotus instead of sending Spirit for an extra body. Okay, so they Ash here. They think they're smart, but I actually played around this, so... and we want the Blue Dog and Grey Guard anyway. So yeah, we're just going to extend anyway. So add the Lotus, and then we're going to use our second normal summon. And this is full combo anyway, basically. Yeah, Elf is too good not to run a Yubel. Like, I just have to incorporate it in my deck. Like, it does change the way that you need to think about your combos, though. So it's not for everyone. And if you don't have Elf, you can still make really, really good end boards, so it doesn't really matter. And if you want to incorporate Lars instead of Caesar, then you can still do that. Because you don't need Elf to make Lars. So, we'll trigger the field spell here as well. So if we had Varudras, then I actually wouldn't be triggering the field spell here. I would be triggering the field spell off of Terra Incarnate's Destruction just to get the second spirit from the deck and then use it as Varudras material. But we don't have Varudras yet, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's go into Yama and then use these two as Phantom material. So with this, we can go for an early Phantom because we don't need to worry about using Dark Beckoning Beast because we aren't using Dark Beckoning Beast for Phantom material. We have the Phantom materials already engraved. So they don't have Nibiru though, because it would have flashed by now. But now we are protected for the rest of our turn. And we're going to summon this in this position, which will eventually be our link zone. Okay. We have the Blue Dog already engraved, so we don't actually need to pop the trap. I think next up we're going to go this. Discard. Special summon this. This will be our Shalvara pop fodder. We'll activate this before we forget. Add back the discard. Hello, Falcon XYZ. Welcome to the stream. We'll go Shalvara. Destroy. Trigger Spirit. Special summon Yubel. And then we get out the Fiend Lock by going into Rage. We get the Trap, which we no longer need to destroy. And so we actually don't need to use Grave Squirmer to trigger Yama and Grave, because we have the Blue Dog. But usually you do need to use Grave Squirmer to trigger Engrave, so it's a good habit to like save it in hand. So we're gonna trigger Yama here and Chain Link 1 and then Chain Link 2 Yubel. So I think we have enough materials to save Grave Squirmer for summoning Lotus. So we can actually go for a bigger combo than what I showcased before, because we drew extra extenders. We special summon this. And we are not Fiend locked right now, so we can just go straight into Lars right now if we want to. And yeah, we do want to, by the way. So let's just go straight into Lars. Clears up some board space as well. And then next we go into Sprite Elf. We'll use the Dark Beckoning Beast because we can summon that back. And then our next goal is to make... It's interesting. I just thought of a new idea. If we have enough bodies, I would have to be really good at counting bodies. But we could go like Muckraker here. Don't use the effect so that we're not Fiend locked. And then go into Sprite Elf here. So that the Griffin is co-linked and we might be able to draw one. And then we could even use Muckraker. Although I don't know if that affects board space though. Anyway, I spent way too much time talking. I need to do this before we run out of time, because this is actually a real duel, so I can't afford to spend too much time yapping away. Okay, so they quit. But yeah, we would have summoned Grave Squirmer, used 2 of them to go into Yama, and then go into it. I think we would have gone into a second Phantom, and then used the Phantom plus the Yama plus the Dark Beckoning Beast to go into Griffin. Discard 1, and we can set anything now because we've already set the trap. So we probably set like 1 for 1 for follow-up, or yeah, probably set 1 for 1 for follow-up. Maybe even opening the Spirit Gates is better actually to set for follow-up. Yeah. So okay, so yeah, I'm well prepared. I think I understand this new combo pretty well. One could say that I have mastered it, as my YouTube name goes. The goal of this YouTube channel is to just master Yubel, which is a very lofty goal considering how many variants there are going to be, and like, because like I've only just scratching the tip of the iceberg. Like I want to experiment with so much stuff that like no one else has experimented with, such as Centurion Yubel. Like that might be a legit thing just to go for Calamity locks. And there's so many other options as well, like there's a Yubel FTK, and I'm not even talking about the one that they did in YCS, because like that FTK was good, but it's also jank. I think a better FTK, well, I mean, actually, it's kind of it's debatable, because like the FTK that was used on the okay, this is Altergeist stun. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna focus and stop talking about FTKs. I'll eventually explore FTK options. Anti-spell! Fuck! This is up 2. Why is that 2? It should be at 1. Fuck! Anti-spell right off the bat. You can shuffle 1. Add 1 Altergeist. Okay, this is their advantage generator. Is this their interruption? Can't be negated. Oh, shit. When your opponent activates a monster effect, you can send 1 other Negate the activation and destroy it. Okay, so they have a monster negate. And I have one monster in my hand. I'm actually fucked. If it wasn't for anti-spell, I would have had some, like, counterplay maybe. But, like, yeah, anti-spell is just... Ugh. Does it negate and destroy? It does. I forgot to read the monster. Set one Altergeist. You can target one Altergeist card. You control one Altergeist monster in your graveyard. Send that card from the field to the graveyard. If you do so, summon one other monster from the graveyard. Okay, that's a weird effect. So yeah, we're just gonna have to set a couple of cards and pass. Yeah, I'm not very confident about this. I don't think my Nibiru is gonna be live. And this Maxi isn't gonna get much value out of a control deck. Oh, they can do trap cards as well? Okay. Don't they have new cards from Duelist Nexus, is it? Yeah, this is the new Duelist Nexus card. This card is added to, you can special summon it. So we're going to Maxi here. If this card is normal special summon, you can target one Altergeist monster in your graveyard, special summon it in defense position, but for the rest of this turn... Okay, so yeah, this is the card that allows them to, like, combo and stuff. I'm not sure if this was a good idea to use it now, because they have some, like, link plays. But we'll see. If we... Okay. Are you serious? They did that just to prevent me from drawing? I actually don't agree with that. Because now they don't get to special summon. Unless this has, like, a grave effect. It doesn't have a grave effect. Like, how are you recovering from this? I suppose they're, like, sending this and then, like, adding one. So this negates traps. Interesting. Okay, so hopefully they play into my Nibiru. That's, like, my only hope. But I am under anti-spell, but next turn I do get to activate these cards. The Nightmare Pain isn't great. I wish that was a different card, like Samsara Lotus, but like, I'm not sure I agree with that. Just to send this to the graveyard, just to deny my draw. Target one card your opponent controls, send it to the graveyard. Okay, so they're attempting to send my spells and traps to the graveyard. I hope they target the Nightmare Pain here. Okay, good. If this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, you can add one Altergeist monster from your deck to your hand. So they don't have any more interruptions anymore. Wait, what's the link one do? Okay, it's just link the reverb. Wait, that's bad, because now they can't add stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So now they can special summon it. Oh, this is combo shit going on. Oh, the new Altergeist stuff. I mean, I say new Altergeist stuff, but I never experienced Altergeist before the Duelist Nexus. And I've literally only ever played against Altergeist once after Duelist Nexus. But I had no idea what was going on. I was still playing Trap Tricks, and I still, like, every deck was new to me, so, like, yeah. Is this a new one or an old one? Gains attack equal to each of the... Oh, I can nib them. This is going to be huge, actually. When a spell trap card affects its activation, you can target. Negate the activation, you can destroy it. I think I'm going to nib here for sure, though. This card is sent from field to graveyard. You have one Altergeist monster. Okay, so they can add... Have they normal summoned? They haven't normal summoned. No, they have normal summoned. So, yeah, I think we nib here. They get to add something, but they won't be able to do anything with it. So we'll summon this in attack mode, because this allows me to do the most damage. Okay, so this is decent. Okay, they do get to add, but they will be able to use this. Wait, is it any card, or... Yeah, it's card. Okay, so they do get a trap card. Manifestation, what does this do? Target one Altergeist special summon in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy it. You can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one Altergeist trap card in your graveyard. Okay, so this isn't an interrupt. So this is good for us. We still don't have access to the Yubel engine, but this could be a good opportunity to test out the Unchained engine. We baited out Asher, everyone. Okay, this is good. We're just going to add the second thing with our set opening. Although they didn't know that we had a set opening. Looking good. They can use it chain spoofing then summon the UR from the main deck. I have no idea what those cards are though. So I guess we'll just find out. So maybe this leads to interruption. But yeah, we'll just have to find out. Okay, so hold on. Let me think here. Unfortunately, we don't have discard follow. It'll be nice if we did. Actually, we do, because we're going to add a second opening. No, actually, we can't, because it got negated, actually. Never mind. We can go Sprite Elf. I don't think Sprite Elf gets us anything just yet, so we go Yama first. And we can actually discard Shalbara, actually. Set the trap. I want to destroy some of their back row as well. Add to hand. We can do that with the blue dog. If we can get the blue dog in rotation. I think I'm going to do this now. Get the extra body. I think access code goes pretty hard here. I think access code requires effect monsters, so we can't actually link off their thing, unfortunately. Maybe I should have gone Blue Dog, actually. I think Blue Dog might have got us into more combos. We don't have Super Producer. We could go straight into access code. Well, actually, we should go Anguish into access code, even though we can't use our opponent's thing as link material. We also have the option of going into Elf, maybe. I don't think Elf gets us much, though. I mean, access code threatens lethal, so it might bait out some interactions. Okay, I got nibbed. I can't be mad about that. It is what it is. Okay, so we don't have much going for us, but if we do get something destroyed, then we can go into... Okay, so if they destroy this by battle, then we do actually have some plays with Yama and Anguish. So we're just playing Unchained right now, basically, in the grand game. Ooh, this is a lot, actually. This guy's a good Altergeist player. They might be able to snowball from here. I think I want to, like, shut off their advantage generators, maybe. When I have access to the Unchained stuff. Oh, that nib was so unfortunate, though. SP? This could be troublesome. I mean, they can't attack directly now. I wonder what they're targeting. I'm not too mad about that because I don't have access to the Yubel engine yet. It does hurt my follow-up, but it doesn't hurt my interruptions. So if they go battle phase, I think they have to go battle phase or destroy this somehow. I think the good play that they should have done is SP Little Knight banish this, maybe? I don't think they should have gone into SP Little Knight, actually, because now they can't attack directly. Yeah, I'm sure they had lethal. Although, I mean, they didn't have lethal if they couldn't have removed this without destroying it. Okay, they went into freaking... this fire locks them. What, are they summoning Ash Blossom? Oh, this is a fire, okay. You're fire locked, though. Are you sure about this? Is this generic? 2 Altergeist monsters. Has he realized that he's just fire locked himself? Has he just not, like, theory crafted this deck properly? Like... Okay, he has Amblerware, I guess. Okay, fair enough. Okay, but if you summon this on my turn, you might fire lock yourself, and if you have no more fire monsters in the extra deck, then you might just be perma fire locks. And I don't mind leaving Promethean Princess on your field, because I could just use it as destruction fodder with my Yubels. As soon as I top deck a Lotus and it doesn't get negated, like, it's over for you. Okay, so this is the effect negation, so that's troublesome. If I do go into my Unchained engine, then that'll be the first thing I'm destroying. Because I just cannot allow them to negate my monster effects, especially when I'm top decking. If they're smart, they wouldn't go to battle phase. And that could actually leave me in a very, very tricky situation if they don't go battle phase. They went battle phase. Okay, we're in this. We're in this. What do they set? Okay, I guess they set that. We will special summon this. Hold on. What do they set? So that was set there. I definitely want to destroy that. So I think it's an unknown that they set. Yeah, some kind of unknown. I don't think we want to destroy a card here. No. But, yeah, we destroy our own thing. And they can't attack directly, so... we destroy this, because that's the monster negate. Unfortunately, we're still under anti-spell, but there's nothing we can really do about that. So let's add this to hand. If we get the blue dog out, then we might be able to destroy it. Oh, fuck's sake. They still get to add it to hand. That's really annoying. I think we lose then. We just can't play through a monster negate while top decking. And we've now used our grave resource as well. Yeah, we lose now. It's just the anti-spell. Like, if they didn't have anti-spell, like, we would have been fine. But, like, yeah, just that delay in turn just allowed them to snowball. They're a really good player, though. Like, there aren't many Altergeist players out there, but I guess if you actually play the deck, like, you're probably good at it. I can't even Veiler this, because it's my turn, not my opponent's. Okay. Guess we lose. This was lab before lab? Oh, I see. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to activate gates. Anyway, GG's. Yeah, he was a good Altergeist player. Like, he even had the knowledge to go into Promethean Princess. I'm not sure how that would work out in the long run, but it does give him 2 interrupts for free. So. You can run Promethean Princess in Yubel as well. For those of you who don't know. I'm sure a lot of you know though, but yeah. I'm just gonna let them OTK me. Avela's not gonna do anything. It's just unfortunate that we went against this deck going first. If they went second, this deck doesn't stand a chance. Like, zero chance. Especially if they're just relying on Nibiru. Like, my deck plays so easily around Nibiru if I have access to the Yubel engine. To be fair, my hand was kind of bad. I think if I had a better hand, and if I had access to the Yubel engine, I would have stood a much better chance. Like, I think if a normal summon Samsara Lotus Tribute for effect, if that goes through, I would have, like, infinite access to, like, phantoms and everything. So I would have been able to control the game a lot better. We'll play one more game. Because my flatmates ordered some takeaway and it's ready, and it's probably going to go cold by the time. In fact, I'm actually going to go quickly run since I'm going second. Wait, I got to double check that I don't, like, time out. I hope I don't have hand traps. Okay, I do have hand traps. If I run quickly, maybe I can make it. Wait, I just got a fuck opening. Mirror match. We'll go Imperm on the Dark Beckoning Beast and hope that's enough. Man, I really want my food. I actually can't walk away. I hope it doesn't go cold. Yeah, this will be my last game. Hopefully it's not like a 30-minute game. My food would go cold by then. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Oh, they had the 1-for-1. Hold on, let me think here. If I Veiler the Samsara Lotus... This is tricky. This is really, really tricky. I need to think now, though. If I Veiler Lotus, they can go... Yeah, Veiling the Lotus is bad. Because they can just go Yama and then discard one to bring it back, so... do I risk Veilering the Spirit, though? Man, I wish I saved my input. I either Veiler the Spirit now, or Veiler the Yama. Veilering Yama still lets them go into Rage, though, so... This potentially denies them from access to Magna Pain, though. So I think we Veiler now and just risk them having the Grave Squirmer in hand. They can still go into Phantom, but they won't have access to Nightmare Pain. So this is not going to be easy. Like, I think they can still go Phantom Rage, which through 2 hand traps is ridiculous. But you know, we're both playing the best deck, and it's going to be very, very tricky for me to actually play through this. Depending on my top deck, if I top deck something good, I think top decking Dark Beckoning Beast would be really good. So let's see what they do. This is also down to like player. This guy's called Master 666. What the heck? I'm the true Yubel Master. Although he does have the advantage of going first though. And he had the 1-for-1 to play. He goes SP? Bro, what? Yo, that's bad. If this is all you have, you only have 1 interrupt. If he went into Rage, he could have gone into Rage. Bro, what? Okay, so Phantom SP, that's all you have? I can play through that. I'm pretty sure I can... Well, depending on my top deck. If this is all you have, like... maybe he's not playing the Unchained. But if he is, then... if he isn't playing the Unchained engine, then, like, why? I guess the only reason why you would be playing the Unchained engine is if you don't have enough resources to craft it. Because, to be fair, it is a lot of URs. But, like... I mean, it's not that many URs, come to think of it. It's like... If you're running a minimal engine, it's like 2 URs. It's just like Yama and Shavara. Okay. Oh, Called By is huge! Let's go! That's actually a huge top deck. Oh my god. That's actually huge. We can actually just freely go for full combo, basically. And they can't even SP me. We actually drew the exact... Oh, shit. Okay. This is interesting. I think we still save the Called By for the Phantom. Maybe. No, actually... Oh, shit. Okay, the Veiler is really annoying. I think we have to Called By this now. However, if we Called By, they can go SP, Banish, Banish. And that basically serves the same purpose. And if they do that, the only other play we have is Nightmare Pain, Destroy Terror, and then what? We can add Grave Squirmer and then do nothing with Grave Squirmer. We can add... they have... What do they have in Grave? They have Lotus in Grave, so they can go full combo next turn. I think we don't Called By here. Shit. Yeah, let's not Called By here. And then we activate Nightmare Pain. Destroy Terror in hand. Add Grave Squirmer. Special summon Grave Squirmer. And then if he negates, we'll Called By. But he still has SP though. The problem is SP. Like, SP can actually do some stuff here. If he uses it early, though... I'm not sure I can play through this, actually. Maxi. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, the Maxi does change some stuff here. I think if we just go for a sync, because, like, now we can't really combo here. I think we go Nightmare Pain effect anyway. We add Spirit. I didn't want to Called By that, by the way. I think I'm fine just letting it rip and then them just getting one draw. This is really tricky. This is really intense, actually. Let's add that to hand. And then we can go for a Phantom here. And then we set the Called By. The Called By is very important. Although I'd need to remember that if I negate their Phantom, then my Phantom's negated as well. But what we can do is Called By their opening target, potentially. Although opening doesn't target, though. But we can also Called By their Lotus as well. So I think saving the Called By gives us a lot of options here. So I think I'm happy with saving this Called By here. Yeah, I think so too. Gotta play slow here. Okay, this is interesting. So they only have one target in Grave that they can summon with opening. So if we Called By here, on the Lotus, then that could be good. No, actually, we need to save the called by here. Oh, this is tricky. This is so tricky. We need to phantom their phantom. Okay. Oh, this is so tricky, man. We actually can't called by. If they go called by, they activate SP, banish my phantom. And then I have to phantom that, but then they phantom my phantom. I really don't know what to do here. Okay, let me think. If I phantom here, and then bait out their phantom, I can't call by their phantom, because then my phantom gets negated as well. I'm in such a bad position here. God, I don't want this to resolve, man. This is exactly the same situation. I call by, they just SP. I think I should have called by the Maxi. God damn it. What I can do is I can call by the spirit, maybe. Actually, this is so... I fucking hate mirror matches, man. If I call by the spirit, then I can't use spirit in my hand. But I think maybe that's okay. It negates it for 2 turns, though. Ah, this is so annoying. Maybe we called by their Yubel. Like, OG Yubel. Then this doesn't restrict me as much. But it stops them from getting a body if they choose to extend or something. I just have to play patient here. Because anything I do just, like, doesn't end well for me. I should have called by that Maxi. They would have had 1 less card in hand, and I think that could have made a difference. And also, it would have given me, like, more options to, like, special summon. Man, why is this game so intense? Mirror matches are weird, but, like, I'm definitely on the, I definitely, I'm on the losing end purely because they went first. If I was them, like, they would have stood no chance, but, yeah, I mean, at least they still have to, like, get rid of my Nightmare Pain somehow. So, like, they still have to deal with my Nightmare Pain. But, like, I'm just letting them have so much advantage by just going into this combo. And also, when they attack, I can use Spirit of Yubel. And if they Phantom first, then I can Phantom second. And they actually can't stop that. So if they Phantom my Spirit, then it's over for them. Because I can just Phantom their Phantom. And they can't SP that. So basically, I've just got to play patient and wait for them to mess up. That's like my only option. They could have ended on so much more. If they ended on Rage, then I stood no chance. Like, absolutely 0 chance. Especially with those hand traps of Vela and Maxi. Like, that's so strong. They might have a slight advantage, but... I'm not sure. No, they have the better board. They have the advantage and the better board. But I just have the better mindset, if that makes sense. Okay, so they went for a second Phantom. They might be going for some link plays here. This could get really tricky if they go for a monster that actually, like Chaos Angel. If they go for, like, Chaos Angel or something. Okay, they linked off the SP. That's good. They got rid of one of their interrupts. Wait, I have options now. I have options. I can now call by safely. And this target, I can call by their Muckraker target. Summon that monster. Discard one, and if you do special summon that monster. Do they still have to discard? What do they target? They targeted Yubel. Oh, this is huge! This is actually huge. Why did they target? Oh, that was the only option they had. This is actually huge. Now my spirit isn't negated. They can't extend with Mature Chronicle. They can't summon another phantom. This is huge. This actually... They still have to discard as well. Oh my god. And they don't have a level 10, so they can't bring it back. Oh my god. I win now. I actually win. This is... And now they have a monster. I can phantom their phantom anytime I want. Okay, this is interesting. If I phantom their phantom... Okay, yeah, this is good. I'm going to activate this. Wait, do they gain count? I think they gain counters. Each time a monster is special summon that is Yubel. Shit, they gain counters. Maybe this isn't a good idea, actually. Maybe this isn't a good idea. I might have fucked up. This gives them counters. Fucking mirror matches, man. Yeah, reset this. Okay, they only have 2 counters though, so they can add Yubel to hand. Adding Yubel to hand doesn't do much though. I'm surprised they didn't negate my Spirit of Yubel. That's actually really... I was expecting to negate the Spirit of Yubel. They should have done that. If I was them, they should have done that. Okay, so they're going to add Yubel to hand. But they can't do anything with it in hand. So I'm completely fine with that. It's just discard fodder. They've used Nightmare Pain as well. I need to remember that they have a Nightmare Pain, which makes attacking tricky. Because I can't attack their Muckraker. But, I can phantom their phantom. And if I was them, I would have activated one of the phantoms. Because if I know their phantom would get phantomed, but it means that they have a phantom for my turn, rather than having both for my turn, because it's only once per turn. So, oh my god. That is such good top deck. That is so huge. I'm going to activate this, keep it face up, in case I want to, like, Super Poly for some reason. I know I can't use their Phantoms as Super Poly material, though. What do I do with this, though? I think it's good if I add this to hand, because it gets it in rotation. Okay, so this is an unstoppable combo. I think we just go into access code at some point. I've got to do it quickly, because I've got 60 seconds. Okay, I'm not going to think, I'm just going to do. Okay, let's think of a smaller combo here, actually. I'm going to save the field spell, in case they have Super Volley. I don't have enough time. Oh, Yubel's negated. It's fine. Okay, access code time. Actually, we don't go access code. No, we should go access code. I don't have time, man. Phantom, their Phantom. Oh my god. Timer. Fuck, I fucked up. There was no spirit in deck. Holy shit. That is so annoying. I couldn't do more, man. I couldn't do more. Oh. Shit, they can use Mature Chronicle to destroy my thing. Fuck. Man. I could have so easily won that if it wasn't for the timer. Like they've actually won this purely because of the timer thing. Ugh. There's nothing I could have done about that though. They added Super Volley? Like, fine, yeah. That's actually the incorrect choice. This guy's misplaying so much. All he needs to do was just activate this, destroy Phantom. And then he's won. Like, Super Volley is threatening, but, like, it's not the correct play. Like, the threat here is Phantom. You get rid of literally my only interruption if he just destroyed Phantom. And I couldn't even respond to that. But I guess my Phantom's still safe to use. So I need to Phantom their Phantom though. And they're probably not going to give me an opportunity to do so. I think my only hope... They destroyed the access code? What? They're actually bad. Destroy Phantom, you get rid of one of my negates. What on earth? Bro, what? I mean, it is tricky for me to use Phantom because they have Phantom, so if I Phantom, then they can Phantom my Phantom. Battle phase? God. This guy is so bad. Is that the best you could do? End phase. I'm gonna special summon this. Oh, they ran out of time. That's what. They ran out of time. They ran out of time. Yes! Let's go! Oh my god. Holy shit. They ran out of time. Okay, that explains why they were playing so bad. Because they didn't have enough time to think. Oh my god. That was intense. Okay, I'm ending stream here. That was too intense. My food has gone cold and I need to have my dinner. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the new deck and the showcase and the combo showcase. If you missed the combo, that was at the beginning of the stream, so go check out the VOD if you want to see that. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks everyone in the chat as well for watching live. And yeah, okay, see you guys. Bye.